The city of Hanoi has a lot of big open streets, like this one right here. But a lot of the city is a complex maze of tiny alleys like this that you can touch both sides of standing still that have no real logical rhyme or reason to them. So let's go explore some of them. So these back streets and alleys are the real heart of Hanoi. So you might expect an area like this to be residential, but there's really everything here. You could have a school right next to a shop, next to someone's house, next to a factory. It's all just right here. And the nice thing about these alleys is that because they're so small, there's actually very few cars that actually attempt to drive through them, although some are. And sometimes you get a situation where two cars come head on and then one just needs to go in reverse for like half a mile until it can find somewhere to pull away so the other car can pass. Alright, so our first hidden gem for this video is going to be this haircut place. So we're just in this really like tiny back alley, and you wouldn't expect to find like a full-on Western style haircut place, but it's right here and it's pretty good. So that's where I got my haircut, and I was pretty satisfied with it. So again, you just have to find stuff in the back alleys. So now we're in the really narrow alleys where even bicycles or motorbikes have trouble passing each other. So I think this next one is really cool. So we're in this like really small, looks kind of rundown alley. And then we step out right here and we just have like this massive like playing court for like sports or something like that. Just like hidden inside these alleys. So that one's really cool too. Alright, so this next one's a little similar to the last one. But again, we're just in like these tiny alleys, and then suddenly we pull up right here, and we have this massive building. And I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I believe it's like the Communist Party local community center. And it's actually a really cool place. Like, they don't have it right now, but a lot of times they have like ping pong tables and badminton and stuff like that out there, and you just see a lot of people from around the community just having a good time in there. It looks like they have like some flyers and announcements about what's going on in the neighborhood. So that one's cool. So a little bit about how they name these alleys. So it's actually really confusing and I don't quite get it. But from my best understanding, the way it works is you have like the big street. So for this one, it's Dang Tang Mai. And then you have like 9-12. So I think like the 12, it's like the 12th road that crosses that big street. And then 9 is like the 9th street that crosses that 12th street. And then like 19A is the actual address. So there's really no real like sense of knowing where you're going unless you've been here before. So you really just have to explore and try to find an alley that works. But there's always cool new stuff to find. So it looks like the alley spit us up on a slightly bigger street, and I'm not exactly sure where we are. Another cool thing about these alleys is it seems almost every house or business has a Vietnamese flag displayed outside. So if you look down, you have like this endless line of Vietnamese flags displayed outside the businesses or houses. So this street turned out to be a dead end, but I found something really cool. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but back here there's actually an orchard where they're growing these Tet trees. So Tet is like the big holiday in Vietnam, and it's in less than a month, and apparently these trees are pretty important for Tet. So yeah, there's a whole orchard of them just growing these trees back here, hidden in the alleys once again. So that's pretty cool. So we're out of the alleys now, but there's still no shortage of interesting stuff. But so this video doesn't get too long, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right now. So I hope you enjoyed watching and stick around for more stuff in the future.